excited to be here today. I do want to ask everybody to keep my guest in prayer. He is not going to be able to join us today, so if you'll just keep he and his family in prayer and uplifted. But we know that the show must go on, so I decided to come on today and talk a little bit about cash offers versus listing your house. So a lot of times we see these commercials, we get the open doors, the Mark Spains, the guaranteed offers, and things like that, or just regular cash offers. And there are numerous types of cash offers that you can get, but and that could be the best thing for you as a seller, and or it could be better to list your house on the open market. So I just wanted to come on today and go ahead and talk about that in lieu of our guest today, since he wasn't able to make it to us. So let's get started. Cash offers. I'm sure that, everybody has probably heard about getting a cash offer and it sounds good. And it may be the best thing for you. I had a client that I sold a house to several years ago, and I reached back out to her and only to find out that she had actually sold her house via a cash offer. And she said that, it just made sense for her. And just to talk about some of the pros, if you need to sell it quick, a lot of times with a cash offer, you can close quickly, 7 to 14 days. So if you need to move quickly, that's a great opportunity for you. Convenience. There are no showings. You don't have to do any open houses. You don't have to keep everything, perfectly clean. You don't have to do any repairs, because a lot of times they will take that house as is. And then, again, no contingencies, less risk that things will fall through. Usually these cash buyers, they know what they're looking at, they know what they're going to offer, and they are fine with that. So as long as there aren't any huge surprises, there's typically, you'll just move on and get the cash offer and be able to close and move on with your life. A situation where a cash offer might be important to you if you are facing foreclosure and you want to avoid foreclosure, and you have a short period of time. And just on a side note, if you are in jeopardy or, of losing your home, if you're running behind, reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you about options up front before you get to the point that it's gone to court, before you get to the point that the sheriff is dropping the note off your door. Because I have been on the other side, where I've been the agent that has had to go to um, to the home. Sadly, I went to one home and the wife had no idea that they were in jeopardy. So before you even get to that point, just make sure that you reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you about options. A lot of people now do have equity in their home. And if you don't, there's options for short sales. So just reach out before you get too far into it, so that we can discuss the potential options to avoid foreclosure. Um, let's see, some cons to the cash offer. Usually there's going to be a lower net on that situation, because cash offers are usually investors, and they are going to offer you anywhere from 10 to 20, maybe even more percent less than what the value of your home is, so that they can cover, obviously make a profit, but also cover any risk or any things that might pop up that are unexpected that they might have to deal with. Um, there is less competition. So instead of you getting multiple offers that may drive up the price a little bit, you're just going to get that one offer, or you might get multiple cash offers, but again, they're still going to typically be below market value. So you want to take that into consideration. Um, Limited leverage. You don't have people, like I said a few minutes ago, bidding against each other to sort of drive up the price and ensure your profit. And then depending on how you structure that cash offer, because there are options where there is just a straight cash offer, they buy your house. But there are also cash offers, where maybe you can buy it, they can buy it, you can stay there for a little while, rent it back. You might need to use the cash offer in between if you are in the process of purchasing a new home and you need to have that done. So there's different structures, and there will be different fees for those cash offers. There have been cash offers where they can buy your home, do some repairs, renovate it, and then list it for sale at a higher price, and then you split that additional profit. So though there are lots of different options for cash offers, and that might be the situation that works best for you. So be sure to again reach out to me, and we can talk about the different options. And we want to make sure that we are working with reputable companies that are going to do quality work to get that house sold and relisted if you're going to go that route. But lots of different options. And again, it could be the best for you if you just need to move. And if you have a lot of equity or, need to avoid foreclosure or short sales and things like that. So reach out to me. Let's talk about your specific situation when it comes to cash offers. So let's talk about now why listing can be a better option for you. Obviously, there's more exposure, it's more leverage. So when your home hits the market, it's going to be seen by numerous hundreds, could even be possibly thousands of buyers that get to see your home. And then that creates a level of competition. Um, so the buyer's financing, they can, depending on what type of financing they're doing, you can adjust or negotiate your price a little bit better. So having those options. As an AI certified agent, I have some new tools that I can help use, that I can help to get your house marketed to the correct type of buyer and get the most exposure for your home, and get it sold quickly. So just the main thing with putting it on the market is generating more competition than if you have just take that cash offer, and typically you'll get more of a market value. So, but when putting it on the market, you also want to make sure that you are taking the time to get it up to speed for top dollar. You may have to do renovations, some repairs, some updates. So we can talk about, what makes the most sense, because not all repairs and renovations are going to give you the full leverage of everything that you need. So we can talk about, does it make sense for you to update the bathroom, update the kitchen, or does it make sense for you to just paint and put it on the open market? Or if you really don't have those funds available to you, maybe it does make sense to do a cash offer. Um, Still going with the listing, it still will give you the opportunity to get ahead and be have more exposure than you would with a cash offer. So it really, everybody's situation is different, and I work, closely with you, listen to your needs, present all the different options that you might have, and then you make the decision that works best for you, whether or not, it's listed on the open market. I do have the resources to provide multiple cash offers through my company, EXP Realty, that I broker through, and also through some other partnerships that I have. So again, I have, like I said, multiple options to provide cash offers, and if that works for you, hey. And if not, then we can, talk about it, get your house listed on the open market, and create some competition. So that's just a real short and skinny on cash offers versus listing your home. Like I said, I'm available and able to help you with either of those options. And I'm just going to keep this short today, but just a quick point of privilege. I do have a listing coming soon. It'll be in the Woodcroft area, in unit townhome. Should be available on the market this weekend. So if you're looking to move to Durham, 27713 zip code. I love this area. It's very close to the airport. It's convenient to 40. You can get to UNC. You can get to Duke. You can get to anywhere that you need to, NC State, anywhere that you need to get to there. This house actually backs up to a trail. So I've always said my next house needs to be right on the trail, so I don't have to put my bike in the trunk to go get on the trail. So that's another great thing. It's had some recent renovations, so just stay tuned. I'll be sharing that with you soon. And then the Triangle Wealthy Group has some events coming up. And August, we will have our August 9th, the second Saturday, we'll have our next consumer event, which will be keys to selling for top dollar. We'll be at New American Funding in Research Triangle Park. So go out, follow us on Eventbrite at Triangle Wealthy Group. go to facebook.com/Triangle Wealthy Group, and you can follow us there. But we have some exciting events coming up. A lot of for our realtors, fellow realtors, we have some our masterminds are planned out all the way through September. Every other Thursday, you can join us for a detailed mastermind and how to grow your business and work your business. So the next one, I think it's Dion Blanks. I think that's the next one. I don't have the list in front of me, but go to twgmastermind.com, and she's going to talk to us as realtors on how to manage our finances in between commission checks. So a lot of times when you're self-employed, it's like, ooh, what do I do? I didn't have a closing this month, or maybe I had a lot of closings this month, and I just need to figure out how to balance and things like that. So go to TWG Mastermind to get registered for the upcoming masterminds that we have every other Thursday at 10 a.m. live via Zoom. We're also going to have a client appreciation event coming up. So lots of things scheduled through between now and the end of the year. So we look forward to you joining us and following us at the Triangle Wealthy Group, both on Facebook and Instagram and on Eventbrite, so that you can stay in the know. And again, my name is Latrice McFadden, coming to you live from Durham, North Carolina today, and looking forward to connecting with you, finding out what your real estate goals are. Is it best for you to look for a cash offer that I can get for you and accept that, or should we list your home? And it is people, there's a lot of stuff going on in society and a lot of stuff going on economically, but you have to base your real estate and financial decisions on you and your situation, not on what somebody says that you should do. That wait for the market to crash, wait for the interest rates to come down, wait for the prices to go down. You need to look at your specific situation, talk to a professional that has your best interest at heart, and decide if it is a good time for you to buy or sell in this particular market. Like I don't listen to what somebody else says is the best for you. Look at your situation and go from there. So that is it. Very brief Make Your Move Monday. Like I said, keep my guest Greg Pitcher in your prayers, and I look forward to having him on at a future date. And we will be back at you next Monday. Make your move, because every step counts. Have a great week, everybody.